Guys, welcome to the Carnivore Channel. My name is Matthew. Today I went to Goodwill. I'm about to show you what I got on my Goodwill haul. Pretty cool stuff. You've been around here for a little while. You know that I like to get good deals. I just like to go out and like to search, especially those Amazon return stores. I was going to the Gimme 5 stores for quite some time. The Goodwill stores, depending on which ones you go to, like the one near me, it's really good. You're gonna get really good prices on stuff. Like this shirt I've got on. This shirt, it's like a $50 shirt. I was able to get it for $5.99. Or maybe it was one of the ones that I got for half price. Not sure. Actually, I did try some clothes on today. And they didn't have any shoes. If you take a look at my last video, that last pair of shoes I got, that was a humdinger, boy. Those shoes right there were $125 shoes minimal. They actually ranged between $125 to $300. I went with a $125 mark. Right now, the name of those shoes are escaping me. So since it is, jump back to my last video when I did that U-Haul. On Goodwill. Really, I just gotta tell you, every time I walk into Goodwill, the first thing I do, I wear between a size 12 wide and a 13. Always go to Goodwill, but today I did get some good stuff. I got some good stuff. I'm excited about them. Let me show you. You already see one of them. You probably see a couple of them in the background. Well, always, every video of mine is carnivore inspired. Yes. And then when I happen to see other stuff in the store, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna share it with you, okay? So, carnivore diet, what do I do a lot of? My friends, I do a lot of drinking coffee with heavy whipping cream. Now, I know some people have, people have different opinions. People have, it's all different. I personally, myself, I love the heavy whipping cream. It keeps me full. It's got a lot of saturated fats. I love the saturated fats. Yes, sir. Love the saturated, but not processed saturated fats. Huge difference, okay? You probably already know this, but if you don't, saturated fats are not gonna get you fat. No, sir. Your body needs those. Your processed saturated fats, that's when you're gonna be going into like seed oils. You're gonna be going to, don't want those. No seed oils. Not for this guy, not for anybody on the carnivore diet. Because what you want to do is you want to live a long and healthy life, yada, yada, yada. You want to get all the inflammation out of your body. Yeah, you want to feel great. And let me show you a couple of the items before I go off on a tangent, okay? So, yes, coffee. So what did I pick up? So I picked this up because, I was walking through, just having fun. Went to the shoes, as I stated. I didn't find any shoes today. And then I walked in the back of the store. So I saw this little baby, Black & Decker. What? Yes, sir. Black & Decker. And I saw it's $3.99. Okay? Now, we love our coffee. I took a look inside this, and this thing looks like it's never been used before. Online, I found one online on Amazon for $20. And obviously this is going to be one. Now I figured here's one, and because I couldn't decide if I wanted a 5-cup or a bigger one, what's this? What size cup is this? This is a 10 cup. Okay. So this right here is a Krups. Also, this one looks like it might have never been used, which is kind of insane, but a lot of people do that, I guess. They'll buy coffee makers and they're like, hey, I'll buy it, I'll make it when I want it, and they never want any. They even had ever a cup. So this right here is a $30 coffee maker that I picked up at the same time, and it is $5.99. Now I gotta tell you, it's amazing. It's kind of like it's free, right? Also, I'm gonna tell you my thought processes, and I got a couple of things I gotta show you, okay? These are pretty freaking awesome. Okay, but my thought process, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, okay? So I put on my Daniel Wellington watch today. I don't know if you can see that or not. All right, so the Daniel Wellington watch that I got was a Amazon return, and I've gotten like 30 watches. I got all those at Gimme 5. It's a place that closed down. There's a new one in Alabama, and everything in the store in Alabama is like $7 or less, okay? What I'm saying to you is, yes, you can get a huge watch collection going on for barely anything. Basically, I've got between 20 and 30 watches. Let's just say 20. Let's just say. So 20 watches times $5, you're looking at $100 for this Daniel Wellington is like $110 watch, something like that. So just think of the math there. Think of the discount, which is absolutely insane. Just insane. So basically you can get a free, really nice watch collection. All you have to do is just go and walk in, check them out, just kind of make it like a little hobby. Obviously you don't want to take it away from time where you could be making money, you know, but we all need our downtime. And you know, when we need our downtime, we should give ourselves money to play with. Now, if you're like me now, boy, you want to stay focused. You know what I mean? A lot of people have a different focus. I know for me personally, you know, just like anybody, you want to max out your 401ks. You want to get your house paid off. You want to have a lot of money in the bank. And then you're gonna have certain goals, but before you meet those certain goals, you're probably not gonna want to do certain things. Like you're probably not gonna buy a new couch. This couch and that, this love seat and that couch, they need to be replaced big time. But I'm not going to buy new ones until the house is paid off. And pretty much, since we don't need anything, the only time I get like added toys is whenever I go to Goodwill or when I go to these Amazon return stores. Just simply because it makes sense. You know, I'm paying $4 for a $20 coffee maker, which I could easily afford a $20 coffee maker, but why? You know what I mean? You could take, it's just, yeah, in life, you know, life is short. You want to have fun toys, right? You want to have fun stuff, and you want to have really nice stuff. But at the same time, why pay full price? You know, I don't know. I mean, I just don't get it. I think you see what I'm talking about. And let's continue with what I got. Yes. All right, so this guy, yes, I got this today. This is pretty awesome. I know that on the back of it, there's a name, and it's right about here, and it says sugar, and it says 98. Beyond that, I have no idea. What I do know, it's got his little cute oh, there we go. It's got his little cute glasses on him. There we go. Little cute glasses. I mean, yeah. So, how much do you think it costs? I'll take the tag off. This is insane. So when I saw this, I thought, and how much would you think? If you would in the comments, put how much you think that would cost. Maybe I found it full retail, maybe I didn't. But what did I pay for it? Right there, $5.99. That's insane. I've got a monkey lamp in the back of the house that's in my bedroom. It was $120 some lamp. You know how much it was, right? Like $5.99. I'm leaving that sticker on there so Darlene can see exactly how much I paid for it, because I've been coming in with lamps. I've come in with, this is the 4th lamp I've come in with just for the den. I know I'm gonna be driving her nuts, but now she's got her favorite one over on that side, which was on this side, if you ever noticed which one was here before. Now I got the golfer and I got the one with the little green. You're gonna see it in other videos. I love that little lamp. I don't know what it is about it. It is, when I take a look at that lamp, I see something that's gonna cost, it had to have cost like $125. It didn't cost me that, you know this, but it's a lamp that I really like. And yeah, so Carnivore with the coffee makers here. Okay, Carnivore, yes, this too. All right, so this right here, now y'all know my back's been hurting. So let me tell you a little story about how I found these and how, okay, so this is one. There is two and they're identical, okay? So I'm walking around and, you know, it's always good to be able to talk to the people that work there, because when you do, they're so nice, so kind. You know, there's Rita. Hi, Rita. If you watch this video ever, probably not. You know, I've never told her about my videos, you know? I haven't told her about my YouTube channel. I probably should. A lot of times though, what I find, actually I should just tell her about it. Yeah, tell her about the channel. Yeah, because you know how it is. You know, you don't want to be annoying, because you see, when you know somebody and then every time they see you, and if they don't know a lot about you, and the first thing that they're going to think of is, oh, there's the carnivore guy that told me about this diet that will greatly enhance my lifestyle. And I believe it would. But I'm on the fence on it. And you know how that is. A lot of people stay on the fence when it comes to a new diet. They're going to be on the fence with about a year, 6 months, never do it. But every time they look at you, they think, wow, that guy, 51 years old, zero pain. Because they're going to think that because I'm going to tell them. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm 51. I have zero pain. I used to toss and turn at night. My legs would hurt. My knee would hurt. I was miserable, right? And my back would hurt. My neck would hurt. Had to lay in a straight line. It was rough. It was rough. And I never thought it would get better. And I was on, the plant-based diet and did that for about 10 years. Well, you see, obviously if you're new to this channel, and if you just chimed in for, now gotta tell you guys, well, okay, so I want to tell you more about what pain I was in, but I also want to point out something here. So I'm going to come back to the pain in a second. So, well, watch this, guys. So, if you're wanting to pay off your house, if you've got financial goals, and if you doubt that you can find stuff in Goodwill, then you're wrong. Or at least I challenge you to look. Because you can get things such as this. I mean, this is a cool little thing. I got stuff throughout my house. I've got a $90 wine rack that I got, a metal one on my kitchen counter that, because I just walk in, don't need anything, but I find it and I'm like, oh, I think I'll take that for, I think it was $6 or $7, I really like my wine rack. I'm not attached to it like I was, it was kind of like it was free. Like everything I get there, I just kind of think of it as like for free. It's just like a blessing. Like this, Bose. This Bose stereo was from there. How much do you think that was? $9.99. Now, I barely use that Bose stereo. Might even give that away in one of my, I don't know, I just might give that away on the channel, just for fun, because I've got another one. It's gray, and it's got a 3 CD disc changer, but it's also got a CD built in, which is kind of cool. So yeah. But the pain that I was in, the pain that I was in was rough. I had to, I was getting up, and if you're new to this channel, if you were brought in by, the Goodwill Haul, thank you so much. Please do subscribe. It would greatly help the channel. Like the video if you know, and if you're a carnivore, if you're thinking about going carnivore, if you know anybody that would benefit from the carnivore diet. And when I say benefit, okay, if they've got high blood pressure, my blood pressure was 129/79. Currently right now, my blood pressure, the other day I took it, I think it was like 93/59. And that was even when I have been having this hurt back of mine. So if you've been along with my journey, you know that in the past few days, my back has been hurting. Last night and the night before, no working out. Today, zero workout. Now, I gotta tell you, it affects me mentally when I'm not working out, okay? I like to feel, I like to feel like I've worked out. You know what I mean? Like my stomach's tight. I don't feel that because obviously I didn't. I like to feel pumped up, and I like it when my chest feels pumped up, from doing the push-ups. And it doesn't, because I do not want to hurt whatever's going on that's healing. Just concentrating. Right now what I'm doing is I'm concentrating on just staying calm, sleeping as long as I can in the morning. This morning I got up and I went to the post office. So last night I went to bed around 11 p.m. No, I'm lying. It was about midnight. And I got up this morning at 8 a.m. I just couldn't sleep anymore. Yesterday I felt like I just had to sleep. And I slept for like 12 hours, maybe 12 to 13 hours. And it's so important for us to give our bodies the time to be able to heal themselves. And on the carnivore diet, that's what's happening. It's our minds are healing. It's our, the mental clarity, the mental peace, the whole different level. Guys, man, I just, I have to take pause sometimes because everybody doubts this. I see it on other carnivore channels where they talk about this, and I've been talking about this for quite some time because this happened to me. But the mental fog that you are experiencing that you might not realize it. If you're on the process, if you're on if you're on a standard, if you don't give a crap about what you eat, if you're eating breads, if you're eating cakes, if you're eating all that processed crap, if you're eating all those box foods and those canned foods, they're full of, and that's about 95% of the grocery store, right? If you're eating all of those foods that are full of those 10,000 different chemicals that the body doesn't even recognize. You know, your body's always, the body is its best physician, is trying to heal you from all the chemicals and the poisons that you put into your body, but eventually it can't keep up. Okay? At 51 years old, now I'm 51, so I'm talking about my own personal experience, but at 51, I'm on 0 meds. Okay, I believe 99% of the people can be on 0 meds. Now, I'm probably not right directly on that number. It could be 95, could be 98. But when you think about if you are on meds, you know, what are you on meds for? Are you on meds for high blood pressure? If you are, did you know that there is a diet that can help you in being able to reverse that completely? And do you know what it's caused by, which is the inflammation? The inflammation was what was causing me to have all those aches and pains. It was causing my knee to hurt. It was causing my back to hurt in bed. It was causing my neck to hurt. It's what you refer to as arthritis, okay? So, my friends, oh my goodness. So when you get when you get a peace of mind that you haven't had, there's gonna be something that's gonna happen that you've just never seen before. Now, please share this video. Somebody's going to benefit from this. Be the reason why somebody hears about the carnivore diet and can completely optimize their current lifestyle. Blood pressure, I told you what mine went to. Crazy. Type 2 diabetes. When you get that inflammation out, you're talking about, close to 97%. Go check out Dr. Ken Berry. Off their meds. You know, these meds, they're good in the fact that they are able to extend your life. Without them, you would die. So now you're reliant on a drug that you have to go see a doctor for, and if you don't take it, you're dead, right? Now, what happens if you change up your diet to an optimal diet, which is in my opinion, all this is my opinion, okay? Because of the results that are out there, all right? When the doctors say stuff and you think of them as somebody that's going to be, you know, so someone that knows what the heck they're talking about. They say something like, I feel like, or the evidence makes me believe, doesn't mean crap. It just means, I mean, he might as well not even be a doctor. He just might as well be Mr. Joe Blow. And then people actually listen to the people that have on like scrubs and stuff. I saw these 2 goofy guys the other day. And I commented on their video and they're like, oh, carnivore diet, it's so strict. My friends, no. You know, when I take a look at them and I take a look at their lifestyle, first of all, they were thin, they were frail, they were acting really goofy. And, you know, I respect the fact that, I really don't respect the fact of anything. I mean, no, it was just sad. It was sad. And they were saying that it should be obvious that eating meat is not going to be healthy. Why would that be? It is the most nutrient-dense food in the world. What? It has everything we need. Everything, besides for iodine. Also, you might want to take some electrolytes. Easy peasy to get those in there. And the iodine, come on guys, I put salt on everything, okay? So these guys that were being goofy were just saying insanely wrong things. Now, we've been so brainwashed by our society that we've been robbed of our birthright in knowing what our bodies were designed to eat. Whew, man. They tell us that because meat takes so long to digest, it spends such a long time in the intestines, and that means that it can cause cancer. They think. They blah, blah, blah. There's no evidence. No evidence, my friends. No, what they want to do is they want to shove fiber in your mouth. And fiber, it just hurts. It just hurts when I think about what I now know. On day 108, I've had 0 fiber for 108 days. And after 108 days, guys, I feel absolutely phenomenal, okay? 0 fiber, regular as heck. I used to have to get up in bed and relieve myself 6 times a night. I know. What? And then I would have said, well, I'm an old guy. I'm 51. And now I can tell you, well, I'm a young guy and I'm 51. I'm on 0 meds. I sleep all night. I think more clearly than I ever have. And when it comes to work, I've had, it's my level of concentration, okay? It's my peace of mind. My whole brain actually thinks differently. More neurons or whatever you want to call them are firing. And that's what's going to happen for you. I believe that 100%. Now I said I believe. And I believe because this is what's happened to me. And it's what I'm seeing on that Homestead show, that guy. He sees what's happening. He's been doing the carnivore diet a little bit longer than I have. I know he's had his channel a lot longer than me. I mean, he's had it a long time. But he's been on the carnivore, I think, 120 days yesterday. It'd be 121. I'm on 108, I believe. So, yeah, he's just a few days ahead of me, which is so cool. And what's so really cool about it, too, is he's had him and his wife do it. His daughter's doing it, yada, yada. What I'm saying to you is, yeah, if you haven't seen him, check him out. I'm sure you have. If you stumbled upon this, because I am putting this up as a Goodwill haul, you know, the most important thing for me is to find people out there, to find you. If you haven't known about the carnivore diet, I'm telling you, this has to do with meat, you know, and just to kind of let you know a little bit. A lot of people eat steak on it. I eat chicken. I'll be eating chicken today. I'll be eating tuna. I got 6 cans of tuna. Each can of tuna, I believe it's 20 ounces, which is going to be 54 grams of protein. So when I think about it in the day, is I think about real food that's the most nutrient dense in the world, okay? Variety, why do you need a variety when meat has everything, you know? Okay, so, and it does, practically does, I just said that. Well, but I did disclose about the iodine, and of course, you know, to do want to do the electrolytes. But,
Hey Google, set an alarm.
you do want to get plenty of protein. You want to give your body enough protein to be able to heal itself. That's what your body needs. It's full, it's so nutrient dense. Check out the eggs, guys. This is a very, you might be asking yourself, and it's fish, it's steak, it's any type of meat you can think of. It's the hard cheeses. I love sharp cheddar cheese. That's one of my favorites. Also, the pepper jack cheese, absolutely phenomenal. And it's very, very affordable. As a matter of fact, eating this way is so much more affordable than when I was eating processed foods. Because with this, it might cost me $5 or $10 a day for one person. You know, 2 cans of tuna is like 108 grams of protein. Now, I'm not saying every day you're gonna eat tuna, but to be able to replace that, if you go to Sam's Wholesale and you get those steaks that I've made, go ahead and check out my other videos. You know, you're talking about close to 50 grams of protein per steak. You're looking at 100 grams, and those steaks are, you get 12 steaks for about $16 to $20. You know, you're talking about $3 basically for 2 steaks. Yeah, $3 for 2 steaks, and you're getting somewhere between 85 to 100 grams of protein for $3. So as you see, if you buy 2 cans of tuna, which is $4, plus the 2 steaks is $3, you're at $7. And you are over right at 200 grams of protein. Insane. Now, they do say, live like a lion in the wild, you know, just eat when you're hungry. I don't do that. No. What I do is I make sure I get my 200 grams in. The reason why is because I've been working out a lot. I do want to be able to gain muscle mass, and that's where my focus is. And also my body just has so much healing to do. I was on that plant phase for 10 years. It was good survival food, but I wasn't thriving. I was full of inflammation. Now, my goal is to hopefully, just to get the word out about our ideal diet, which should be our birthright. There's so many special interest groups. There's so many people that make money off you eating processed foods. If 95% of the grocery store is in processed foods, think about how much advertising goes into that. Think about even, you know, if you can wrap your mind around that meat is the most nutrient dense food, and that's what we were designed to eat, okay? And that survival food is plant-based. If you can get your mind wrapped around that, because that's going to take a while. I mean, you can understand it, but to get your mind wrapped around it and then realize we've just been totally fooled. Totally. We've been indoctrinated into a way of thinking that is a sham, total sham. Olive oil could be healthy. Olive oil is the most healthy. Olive oil isn't healthy. None of those seed oils are healthy. No. Talking about the inflammation that they cause is absolutely crazy. And if you're walking around with any pains, if you have any sharp pains in your body, in your feet, in your knee, in your back, my back is hurting a little bit. It's about 98%. Well, it's about 98. Well, I mean, compared to what it was, yeah, about 98% healed. I am not going to risk working out like I did for those 2 days that I told you about, because I actually made it worse. So not gonna do that. I'm gonna give it time to heal, and so I can feel my very best, and so I can hit it hard, because I love working out. I love the way it makes me feel. You're going to love it too, because on this carnivore diet, you're going to have so much more energy. The one thing that we always have to push ourselves through is our own voice in our heads. What it does is it says no, and it wants to be lazy and yada yada. So whatever exercise is your hardest, what I do and what I've learned to do, and I've had to force myself. And what does that make? That makes character. Consistency is the key. Character. You only build character when you do something consistent. When people are like, "Hey, what kind of guy he is?" Now, what are they going to think of? The thing that they know about you to be a fact. He's honest. He's an honest guy. Well, what do you know about him, man? He is so nice. He helps. He gives money. He donates his time. You see what I mean? Character. What do you know about him, man? He works out every day, because it's the things that he values, and those are the things that people see in you. Hey, Darlene. Darlene's on lunch. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, because I definitely want to be able to visit with her. Y'all have a beautiful day. A beautiful day. Check out the carnivore diet again. And for the algorithms, please smash the word maybe in the comments, or faux show. I like to see the word faux show in there, because that's or you can just put for sure, or FOSHOW. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. And definitely I appreciate you watching this video. And I'm on a 3-year journey, folks. 3-year journey on the carnivore diet. Never felt better in my life. Cannot imagine. Fearful. Whew. I'm gonna leave you this thought. I fear feeling the way I did before. It's not gonna happen. That's why I know that I'm going to stick on the carnivore diet. It's not a question of, oh, I miss this type of food, or oh, I miss that type of food. What I do know is that how I feel now is 1,000 times better. And when you find out how good you can feel on this, what you'll fear is stopping. All right? Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out. I will check y'all later.